Apparently you guys really liked my last video I did where I told a story, so in this one I'm going to tell another one. You guys have probably heard of Watergate, but the story goes way deeper than what they'll tell you. It got to the point where actually the night before Nixon resigned, he was actually sobbing and shaking in tears in front of a portrait of Abraham Lincoln. If you guys don't know what Watergate is, essentially Nixon wanted to win the next election really badly. So badly that he was willing to cheat. He sent people into one of the offices of the Democrats illegally to bug the place with microphones. He wanted to get information from one of their meetings. Anyway, they end up getting caught and the security guard calls the cops on them. Now, at first, they thought this was just a random burglary, but two reporters, Woodward and Bernstein, started to dig deeper and they figured out that these burglars were connected to Nixon and his team. Then things really started to escalate when Nixon got desperate. He tried to have the Attorney General fire one of the leaders of the investigation. The Attorney General actually resigned and wasn't willing to do it. The next guy in line gets in office and Nixon tells him the same exact thing. You gotta fire this guy. He resigns too. It was only the third guy that got in office that actually fired the dude. But it didn't stop him from realizing that Nixon was completely in charge of Watergate. Eventually, the whole country knew about it, and Nixon knew he had to resign, otherwise, he was going to be impeached. It got to the point where it was the night before he was publicly going to announce his resignation. He was literally walking around the White House in a daze. He was drunk. He was rambling strange things to his staff, things like always remember others may hate you, but they only win if you hate them back, and then you destroy yourself. Then eventually, he stood in front of that portrait of Abraham Lincoln in full tears, shoulders shaking. Because here's the thing, on a deeper level, Nixon really did want to do good things for the country. He wanted to be a good president. But he was also a human being with inner demons, and he made a mistake. He tried to fight lies, whether they actually were lies or not, with more lies. He thought he was doing it to protect America, but you can't lie to protect something sacred. At the end of his presidency, he knew his downfall was from the inside. He had all the potential in the world to be a great president, but he let his inner greed, his inner demons, and emotions get the best of him. We're all human. We all have these inner demons. Society paints certain people to be pure evil, but the reality is any person can fall to their inner demons at any time. People might hate you, and you're going to want to lie to try and protect yourself, to feel like you're doing the right thing, but you gotta fight the haters and the lies with truth. There's no other way, otherwise you're going to end up just like President Nixon.